Hey guys, welcome back to the Barndo Channel. This is Charlie Downs with 1845 Barndominiums. We're out here today in an exciting day in Chandler, Texas. We are pouring concrete for our Chandler Barndominium. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath Barndo that has a 40 by 30 or 1,200 square foot garage attached. It's got 3 overhead doors. So we're going to take you around today and show you a little bit of the action going on out here, and then talk to you a little bit about what we do when we pour concrete, how we pour, and some of the steps that we take to make sure that the entire build from this point forward runs smoothly. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, go ahead and do that. You can leave questions or comments in the comment area below. We'd love to hear from you guys. If you'd like to check us out on Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram, those are 1845 Barndominiums. And then of course our website, 1845barndominiums.com. You can see floor plans just like this one. You can request a quote, get some information from us, and we'd love to see about making your dream home a reality. So let's get started taking a look at our concrete slab today here in Chandler, Texas. So just a couple of things here about the foundation itself. If you see here, you can see as we show you an aerial view here, you can see the rebar pattern that we have inside. And what we have here is we have typically number 4 or 5 rebar, and that is set on 18-inch centers throughout the pad. And then also you can see perimeter footing. We dig 18-inch perimeter footing around the entire perimeter of the structure. And the reason for that is, the reason that we don't have to pour in this particular build, we don't have to have any other footing included, is because this structure has no load-bearing walls on the interior of the building. All the load-bearing will be on the perimeter of the building. And so you can see we have 18-inch perimeter footing out there to support that structure, that steel structure, and all those load-bearing walls. If we have a structure that we feel like is going to have interior load-bearing, then we can come in and pour additional footing. And then also we have good questions of whether or not we will pour piers, and we can absolutely pour piers for one of our barndos or any of them. What we do is that's kind of a home by home situation. We look at the structure, look at where the load bearing is going to be, and then of course we're looking at how much fill dirt and things that we have to bring in order to form that pad. So we go to great lengths to make sure that when we do pour a concrete pad, that it will support the structure that's going to go on that pad, and we won't have to have any issues down the road. So I'm going to come around to the back side. I want to stay out of these guys' ways and let them work as much as I possibly can. I want to come around to the back side here and talk about one other thing that I get asked a lot. And you can see the anchor bolts here in the corner here. This is the back. If you're looking at the front door, this would be the back left corner of this particular home. Now, what you can see, I'm going to zoom down here a little bit so that you can see, we have 2 2x4s right there for our framework, for our form boards. Now, a question that I get asked quite a bit is about our sheet ledge, and what do we do as far as making sure that the sheeting is not just sitting directly on the concrete slab. And what we do is we take care of that during the pour and during the framework. And so we frame out the slab, and then we come in and put this extra 2x4 in here in order to give us our sheet ledge. And what will happen is when they when they pull these form boards off, what we'll be able to see, and we'll come back and look at these, is that outside board there is going to be the outside of the concrete slab itself. The inside board will be our sheet ledge. So what that will do is create a ledge that our exterior sheeting will come down and sit on. So it will sit on that ledge and give us a little bit of a barrier from outside to inside. And then when we go inside the floor plan, when we start framing everything up for the structure itself, we will now have a sheet ledge there, and we'll also have a piece of base edge that we put on the inside that gives us upwards of 3.5 inches of barrier from outside to inside. All right, guys, so that's going to wrap up our video for today. Just a real quick look at our concrete pour here in Chandler, Texas. This is going to be a beautiful Barndominium. It's 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's going to be 2,400 square foot, and they will have a 1,200 square foot garage/shop included with 3 overhead doors. Now we'll come back here once we get this steel structure erected and get everything in the dry. We'll come back and show you guys the framework, and then we're going to follow this build all the way to completion. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and do that now. You can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are 1845 Barndominiums. And then, of course, you can check out our website, 1845barndominiums.com. We would love to hear from you. If you know of anybody that would like to get their dream home started, you can go to our website, check out our floor plans, which, by the way, those can be modified. You do not have to take our floor plan and build just that structure. You can modify those. Our architects, draftsmen can take care of all those modifications for you and changes in-house. You can request a quote. You can send us some information as far as just kind of the preliminaries of what you're wanting to build, and then one of our sales team members will contact you and talk to you about getting you a preliminary quote. Thanks for joining us today. Hope to see you guys next week.